I'm Austin here with Elysia at Knights of Columbus in Arlington Heights. So just start off with your name and what you do in the band.
I'm Zach, and I sing in the band.
My name's Garrett, and I play guitar.
Well, how do you guys think you have differed from Masochist to your new album, Lion of Judas?
Well, yeah, I think it's differed a lot, mainly in the fact that like Masochist was like written as like young like teenagers, like Garrett was like 14, I think, and I was 15, and so this album is written more as like as adults now that we're like I'm 20 now, so it's kind of like it's like 4 or 5 years later for me, same with Garrett, so it's just like more of a realistic, like mature like aspect of writing music, you know, like
I think we also learned to like appreciate music more. I know this album's a lot more of music that we've come and grown to like, as opposed to what we saw was the trend kind of back in the day. We did like the material, you know, we were doing it as passionate for Masochist, but this is even more. This is definitely something that we like a lot more.
Is it just one main person who writes the lyrics or a whole band thing?
Yeah, I just write the lyrics. Like I show everyone, or I show mainly like Garrett and Steve and them, you know, before like I use them. But as far as like writing, like I'm the only one that writes them.
Who has been your favorite band to tour with so far?
Geez, well, yeah, probably our best buds ever on tour have been Knights of the Abyss. Some of my favorite bands, like music-wise, to tour with was when we did the This Is Hell Ruiner tour, just because like those are bands that I was really into, so I was really excited about that. And then I also really like the Banner, who's on the tour we're doing right now.
Sure.
So what bands do you guys listen to as individuals?
Personally, like, I think we each listen to like a small amount of bands. Like I pretty much only listen to Cult of Luna, and that's about it. That's my favorite band. That's all I really need. And then
Yeah, I listen to a lot of like more like different stuff. Portugal the Man, Minus the Bear, even Incubus. Steven, our drummer, showed us a lot more of their stuff, and I really like it. Other than that, though, yeah, I mean, we listen to a few like older bands too, like Botch and Refuse, big influences. Right around the late 90s, a lot of cool bands coming out that we're doing a sound that we want to do today. So, yeah.
What's your favorite song to play live?
It's hard to tell just because we haven't had a chance to play like the new ones like that much. Like I think there's a couple new songs we've only played like once, you know. So, probably off the new album. It's definitely something off the new album. I really like to play. I really like playing Flood of Kings. Actually, I think that's my favorite from the new one. I don't know. What about you?
The title track, pretty much. Lion of Judas is my favorite. It's passionate.
What has been the most difficult struggle about writing/recording the album Lion of Judas?
Well, the hardest part was like, personally, like I've been trying to like write new music with the band for like a really long time now, but just like I've had like the hardest time with like members in this band for about, it was like 2 years. I was just like struggling like with guys coming in and out and just like not being able to like find the right guys, and like finally you know, we were solid as a lineup, and then like immediately like writing became like, you know, smooth like it should be, and then recording, like as far as the hardest part of that was probably just the fact that we only had 7 days, and like I think it was kind of rushed, but I don't know. What did you think about the 7 days?
Well, also, it was weird because we had 2 months to write the album, and I just joined back to help write it, but it was all different guys. I used to be in the band back in high school, then I left and came back. So I came back with all new guys, and we were all kind of new to each other, but for some reason it just flowed out, and we ended up writing it with ease. But yeah, the 8 days was, or 7 days with Kurt was tough, but it definitely helped having an awesome engineer and producer. So.
What's the worst or one of the worst jobs you've ever had?
I've been the only job I've ever had was an under the table tile job. I did that for like 2 years, and then I've just been like on tour since. I'm just trying to live my life without a job for the rest of it. No, I'm just kind of kidding, but I mean, tiling like wasn't really bad at all. It was fine. I don't know.
Back to it.
Yeah, I could go back to it.
I don't know. I just always worked in coffee houses, so pretty easy. Not really that hard of a job. But yeah.
What's the best lesson you've learned from other bands?
Well, jeez, I've learned a lot from bands, like from like listening to them. You know, I've learned a lot from being on tour with bands as well. So, as far as like the biggest lesson I've learned from a band, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. We've learned a lot just in general. I don't know. Actually, one of the, at least personally, my biggest inspirations is usually bands that we tour with, because like if we tour with a group and I don't even dig their material, after a while of getting to know them and knowing like their perspective on music and how they go about it, I can start to like it and understand it, and it's a big inspiration, at least for writing. I'd say for me that's the biggest lesson I learned. It just was a big inspiration when we toured with other groups that were good.
Oh, this one's just for Zach. How was it doing guest vocals on Knights of the Abyss's song "Decaying Waste"?
Oh, it was a lot of fun just because like I got to go to Phoenix, like where they recorded, and so it's like we all love going to Phoenix and like hanging out there. So like being able to like just fly out there for like I just went for the night actually, and like recorded the day I got there, and I made it with me and Mike actually like made the song, or Mike and I, and then Mike had his problem with like his vocals, and then Dustin like recorded the album. So yeah, I guess a lot of people don't know that like it was made by Mike and me and not like Dustin and me. So it's like it was a lot of fun because Mike is like one of my favorite guys I've ever met, like from touring and stuff. So it's a good time.
All right, well, thanks a lot for your time, and hope you have a good show.
Cool. Thank you, man.